So today I will be showing you guys how I achieved this gorgeous makeup look. I'm obsessed. And this natural dew, I started off with like a 4-day-old twist out, and this is, I guess, like a get ready with me. I'm on my way out. So I have like this half puff with these two things in the front, my makeup, and yeah, I really enjoyed filming this. I hope that you guys like it. I am obsessed with the outcome. Like, I can't stop looking at my face right now. Just so you guys can see like my brows and my edges. It's just hitting. Yes, I did a full detailed makeup look, as well as like the whole setup, the whole getup. Yeah, and I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope that you guys are like in love with this look as much as I am. Yeah, continue watching to see how I achieved this look. Starting off on a 4-day-old twist out. Like, you can't even see the definition anymore. Yeah. I have been doing this style lately. I started doing it a couple of weeks ago, kind of by accident. I just took out a twist out that was like really rushed, and I didn't like the way it came out to be able to wear it again at nighttime because I had gone out in the day. And then I just did this and I liked it. So it's kind of been my gig, or like my MO for the past few days when I don't know what to do with my hair, like today. It would be great if I could find all my stuff. So I'm going to just have, I'll probably put a picture of what I'm going to do. I did it in the past, like 2 strands in the front and like untwist it later, and then the rest of my hair up in like a fake ponytail. I have like a mini compact mirror from Amazon. It was a gift that I use, and it's like so helpful. And it has like these 3 different settings. If I could find it on Amazon, I'll like add the link. Alright guys, I figured for this portion it would just be easier for me to do a voiceover. So as you can see, I'm just parting the front. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I definitely was talking through. It took me a little while to get the perfect part. And I was just like testing it out to see how it would come out. I added a little bit of grease to the part. Just braided the front for now as I worry about the rest of my hair. I had a little bit of dandruff, but they say that that's a sign of hair growth. I'm showing you guys what I'm using, my Dax pomade and my Carol's Daughter. Here I was probably saying how people say that the Carol's Daughter Growth Serum, Goddess Serum, smells really good. So I've been putting that in my hair a little bit more often. I think it works as well, so it has a dual benefit. And I'm just adding the grease and the water to my edges. I'm taking out my little side pieces, which I enjoy. They just look cute, and I think they add to the look. I'm trying to make sure that they're even, and as you can see, I'm a little indecisive. Now I'm plucking it out to make sure that my pineapple looks good. I pluck it out for a while. I want as much volume and length as possible. I'm adding more water, especially to the back of my hair, and I'm brushing it up with the paddle brush. Adding more grease and water because I want the edges to be as like moisturized and hydrated as possible, and then it'll help it lay as well. Plugging some more. I have been using this for years. I've tried other things. It is 2 scrunchies. They're like more on the stretchy, like plastic / cotton side. I love these scrunchies. I ripped 2 of them apart years ago.
tied it into a tight knot, and this is all I use to do like the pineapple slash like fake ponytail that most of us natural sisters do for more like length and volume.
Okay, now I'm just using the scrunchie, the joint scrunchie, to shape my pineapple the way that I like it. I do it tight at first, but then when I finish and tie it, I allow it to be a little bit looser because I don't want my hair to be too tight and too much tension. That's not good for your hair. I'm just shaping it into my desired style. I'm adding moisture to the ends of my pineapple, well, the ends of my hair. I want my ends to be as moisturized and locked in with oil as much as possible. For now, I'm just tucking in the 2 little strands behind my hair because I'll be doing my makeup. Just fixing this part. And then you'll see I'll do a 2-strand twist. I'm adding product, so the same way I normally do my 2-strand twist, adding some water, combing through. I also add Dax pomade and my raw African shea butter. And I always add a little bit of product to my fingers as I'm twisting. And I try to make the twist as defined as possible and add product to the ends, because the ends of your hair are the oldest part of your hair, so you want to keep them as moisturized as possible and hydrated. And just twisting it over so the ends look nice. And I did the same thing. I just sped through. This video is already pretty long, so I'm like, let me just skip a little bit and do a talk over and speed up where I can. Just twisting it to make sure it looks nice. I wanted the twist at the end to look even better. Tuck those in. Now I'm just adding my satin scarf to lay the parameters of my hair, and I like my hair away from my face when I'm doing makeup.
All right, so let me tell you what I prepped my skin with. My skin, I have obviously brown skin. I have some dark marks, which I'm gonna cover up. I also have like combination skin, but more on the oily side. So I use like matte all the way, matte looks, because my natural oils are gonna come out later throughout the night anyway. I prepped my skin with, I use this as my face wash like at least once a day, especially before makeup. I love it. I will add that in the description. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in the description. Then I use this dual action moisturizer. I love it because it's oil free. Oh no, I use my Mario Badescu first to moisturize, and then I use my dual action. And then I'm gonna jump into use my Milani Prime Shield. I also have like a little bit of oil on my face from like when I was putting all of my body butters on my skin. Because it's winter time, I'm like, let me moisturize a little bit. And add just a little bit of oil. So I'm gonna be using the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer, one of my favorites. I also like Becca, but they're like going out of company. What is it called? I don't know. I forgot what the word is for that. They're going out of business. Yes, if they haven't already. All the primer, they're no longer selling it, I should say. I like the Milani Prime Shield. It feels very moisturizing and it just glides on your skin. Then I go in with my Makeup Forever Shine Control. This is a really good primer. It feels moisturizing, but then it also like dries up too, or like mattes down, and I like that feeling. It's like a cooling feeling. I put like this much. I always put a lot of primer on my nose because that's my oil spot. My #1 oil spot. And then I focus on like my T-zone and then everywhere else. All right. Oh, that feels good. I also have these dark spots on my chin. If you watch my videos, you notice it. It is from hair removal. I'm planning on doing laser sometime after my PhD program when I'm actually making money. I used to be so ashamed of it. Now it's just like, it's me. I'm beautiful regardless. It's all right. So the first thing that I do after my primer is to hide my dark spots. I'm going to add this orange LA Pro concealer.
Okay, so this will likely be my last voiceover for this video. The parts that I'm speeding up are pretty self-explanatory. It's either going to be me applying something or me blending. Blending is everything. I blend a lot, as you'll see. Yeah, enjoy the rest of this video.
I have like a natural contour. You like see the faint line other than the dark marks, but like I actually have like a natural contour, which I like, so I do not cover that up. To blend this in, what is the word for this? I just use my fingers. Okay, that is how I color correct. Next, I end up doing, so I learned this from Alyssa Forever, for people that have oily skin, to do like a thin setting powder. I don't have a thin setting powder. Ben should have bought one. Before you put on like your foundation and such. So I use my Sacha buttercup, and I just put like some on, especially on my oil spots. And my nose is my #1 oil spot. It is crazy. So I kind of go in. I wash my like sponges before this, and they smell like Dove. It smells so good. I usually wash my sponges with my Dr. Bronner soap, but I did not bring some home to my parents' house. It is in my apartment in Boston, so this will have to do. So I get like my T-zone area. I put it all over pretty much, but like especially in like the spots that it needs to go, the oil spots. I like to like just press it in. At least it stops the oils from coming out too soon throughout the night. Because of this, I use a darker foundation shade. Just in general, I think it's best to use a darker foundation shade because you highlight and such. All right. I don't really worry about underneath because that's fine. Then I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I just love this. It's matte poreless. I use it throughout several steps of my makeup process. I think it's great for oily skin, combination skin, but oily. We're just on the oily side. And I just try to get like an even base. So this helps like remove extra oils and get my skin into like an even, clean canvas before I even do my foundation. I know some people use their, they conceal first and then use foundation. I've tried that method. I prefer using foundation. I know it uses more product that way, but it just works for me. I try to go light on the foundation underneath my eyes, like not put too much. But all underneath there because you want it to be one color. Hold on, y'all. Hey. Now I am still adding. I had to go downstairs. I hate when I get interrupted with my makeup, but it's okay. Just trying to make it as even as possible. I'm gonna look a little orange at first, but that's okay. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. We really want to cover these dark spots. Okay, so now I have pretty much a little bit more of an even base, which is cool. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX matte Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I love this foundation. I've been using it for like, I don't even know how long now. Ever since it came out, to be honest. So I love Alyssa and Arno. And Alyssa was a part of their launch. And since then, I've been using it and I never looked back. I used to use Fenty. Love Fenty, but too oily for my skin. This just works perfectly. I use the Cocoa shade 21. And how many pumps? I don't even know. I usually use it on the, I put it on the back of my highlighter and then I clean it afterwards. Keep on shutting my LED light. So I have this much. I think that will be enough for like my whole face, but we'll see. I'm using a damp sponge. I forgot the name of this sponge. Oh, it has it. The Real Technique sponge. Oh, I love it. I had a velvet sponge. I like that too. This one, I like how you can just find it everywhere, so you're able to replace it at any given moment. And it's moist. I wash my sponges right before I use them. I know some people probably wash them like right after. I wash it before. One thing that I don't like when I do a full face of makeup is that it covers my beauty mark, but that's fine. That's fine. I usually start in my forehead and work my way around, you'll see. So I do like a few dots there and just start blending it. I've heard mixed reviews on what to do for your nose with oily skin. I also watched Jackie. This is like one of her old makeup techniques that like I'm using right now. She says don't do too much on your nose. Put a minimal amount if you have an oily nose. Yeah, I just kind of, I still add a little bit more attention to my nose because I'm like, I don't like it when the nose looks like it's been neglected. I just don't like that look. I'm just gonna blend this out. Sometimes I go in with the Fit Me, but I'm not gonna do that because I just feel a little too bad right now. I use a good amount of Maybelline products. Let me make sure. Is this Maybelline? Yes. My Age Rewind concealer. I love it. I'm using the shade Tan 146. I love it. This is also sold at a lot of places. I think I'm gonna need this mirror now. Okay. Yeah, like this. I know some people skip in between and just do the edges. I don't do that with their concealer. I like to bring it down like this. I don't know if I really have a rationale. It's just something that I do. That's about it for this. I also use my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I use it for my nose. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit. I also define the concealer like this, the highlight. And I add a little bit more because I like underneath my eyes to look a little bright. That's about it. I'm gonna let that dry down. For my contour, I use, this is actually a foundation stick. It's also Maybelline. There's a lot of Maybelline. It's almost done. I do like a curve thing going on and I do it pretty high, you'll see. Okay, I go down. I know some people would just do a line. I don't know. I like the dots, so I don't want it to be too much. I also do a little bit of contour, because I don't contour my whole nose. This is a Jackie trick. I just do a little contour right here, coming from my brows. And I blend that out right away with my hands. Am I even showing y'all the product still? I hope I am. This is the contour stick, foundation stick that I use for contour. The LA Girl Pro Concealer, a dark shade. I blend it out like such. Okay, and then I use this sponge. It's a dryer sponge. I forgot where I got this sponge from. Oh, it's Real Techniques too. I didn't know that. I use that for to blend on my contour, and I blend it upwards. That's pretty much it. I don't go heavy on the contour. I don't feel like I need to. Then I go back in with the same Real Techniques sponge. I use the same side as the foundation because I want to like cool down. I like to add texture, but I don't want to look too like highlighted, contoured. Like, I just blend that out. I also learned this from Jackie. Normally after this, I used to just go ahead and do my setting powder and then do my Fit Me last, but I do my Fit Me first after I finish with everything, and then my setting powder. I'm just putting this all over my face. my contour, I don't have enough contour on my face, so I definitely will probably go back in and do a little bit more contour. Should I do that now? Yeah. I did this once and I liked it, so I have the Juvia's Place Movie in 2 palette, that Kenya shade. I sometimes use that to like add a bit more contour to my face when I need it. And this brush, this is like a regular brush. That should be fine. Okay, next I'm going to use my setting powder. I press it in. I know some people bake, some people press in. I just like it pressed in. And I also like to use the Fit Me before this because it prevents some of the flashback. And I'm going back in with my Sacha buttercup. I've had this for years, so I do not wear makeup every day, nor remotely every day. I probably wear makeup once a week, twice a week, depending on what's going on. On vacation, a little bit more, but yeah. I'm going to class and such, there's no makeup. I've seen some people wear makeup to the gym, and that is to each their own, but I could never. Absolutely not. I actually like my face without makeup too, so unless I'm like going out, no makeup for me. And sometimes even when I'm going out, still no makeup for me. But I used to be able to do a quick beat. Now it's just like I'm either doing like a full glam or a no glam. I like a little bit more underneath my eyes to make it brighter. I like this to be defined a little bit more. I did not do my nose right, but it's fine. And whatever excess I have, add a little bit here. Not too much. And then I'm gonna blend it all out. That's it. Then I do my brows and my eye makeup last. And my lashes. I know some people put on their lashes with tweezers. I actually use my hands. I used to like pay attention to Peak Mill back in the day. Okay, I have that white line around my lips and that's bothering me. I actually have a pretty embarrassing story about that line, but I don't think I'm comfortable to share it. I can say it. Basically, I was hanging out with a guy that I like. First time hanging out with this person. You know, no makeup, chilling, all in each other's faces. I normally don't really get that white line like that. I mean, when I'm doing my makeup, I do. When I'm talking a lot and my mouth is dry, maybe I should drink some water. And he looks at me, he's like, "You're gonna be mad, but you'll thank me later. You have the white line." At this point, I'm a little lit. I go to the bathroom, guys. I kid you not, it was like the worst white line I have ever seen in my life. Like on anybody, and including myself. I was so embarrassed. I'm looking for what I just used. Okay. So embarrassed. Okay, next I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm using my e.l.f. brush, the dark brown one. Just brush my brows up. For my actual brow liner, I'm just using this. Oh, it's LA Girl. I got this from the dollar store. I just needed a pencil one day and it just worked. And I'm one of those people, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I've just been using this because it works. And I'm gonna do this so you see it, right? It's a faint line. I'm gonna do the same. Then I go on the top, another faint line. The end, I make sure it's a little bit more pronounced. And just fill it in like such. Okay, they're loud in my background. We're going to act like that's not happening. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. brush and do some light strokes. Sometimes I clean up around my brows when I'm done. Sometimes I don't. Because I'm gonna have those two strands of hair, I feel like I don't need to clean it up. I feel like it's best, like when I clean it up when my eyebrows aren't done. I only get my eyebrows done like 3 to 4 times a week. 3 to 4 times a week. Get my eyebrows done 3 to 4 times a year. So right now, I got them done November 30th. So they're pretty okay right now. So I don't think I really need to clean up with concealer. To save time, I'm not going to. I mean, okay, I will a little bit. One thing I learned, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So it doesn't matter if they're perfectly even. I feel like right now, one is thicker than the other. It's kind of bothering me just a little bit. Once again, that doesn't matter like that. All right, I am gonna go in with concealer. Before that, I use my e.l.f. brow gel to just set everything in place. I know some people use their brow gel before. That's been a thing before they do their brows. I just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I like the way my brows come out. So I've just been doing that same technique. I'm kind of slow to change in some cases. With my makeup, that's one of those cases. Okay, I definitely need to clean that up on the bottom. So I'm going to use LA Pro Conceal. This shade is either like chestnut. Yeah, chestnut. It's kind of close to my skin tone, so it just works. I also do the same on top. gonna try to drag it out. I'm gonna try to like connect it. I didn't always do this. I forgot where I got this from. Oh. A little bit too much came out. I feel like I should have made a connect on the top, not the bottom. Because that's probably counterproductive to the little contour thing that I did. Whoopsies. I blend it out with my hands first, and then I go in with like the beauty blender. I'm not doing eye makeup today. I rarely do eye makeup. Like I have to be going somewhere extra special or really, really be in the mood for eye makeup. It's just not necessary all the time. Okay, there's like a little bit of excess product right there. Kind of messed up the shape of my brow just a little bit. So I'm just gonna go back in and, oh great. Okay, perfect. Going to blend that out with my finger. Bring in my beauty blender. I really did not need to do this. Oh, it looks good. It looks clean. Blend it out some more. The thing about like concealing your brows, you want to blend it out, but even if it's not perfectly blended out, you want that little highlight to be there anyway. Especially on the bottom, not the top as much. I think the bottom of my brow is fine right now. Next, I'm just gonna do my liquid liner. This, cause the contour. Just blend that out a little bit. I don't know if that made much of any difference, y'all. It's like it's not blended out properly. I am gonna have a bang over my eye. And I like it to look a little bit more pronounced. My brows, I just don't want to look like a clown. Oh, it's fine. It is perfectly fine. Okay. Starting to feel myself a little bit, huh? Okay. I'm not doing anything on the top of my eyes because we're just Gucci. Liquid liner. These are gonna be sisters, maybe even cousins, not twins at all. I used a Super Slim Infallible by L'Oreal. I like it. I want to try the smudged liner look, but I'm slow to change. And if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. So I do this. It changes every time. These look pretty even. Then I go Okay, this wing looks good. Let's get this wing to look like this wing and we'll be good.
Where we're going?
I'm going out with Tati Tosh.
And I got flies again.
And I'm gonna do the same thing. This wing is a little thicker than this one, but I am satisfied. They look like sisters today. Last time I did it, sometimes it could be longer out and not curled up, but I like when it's curled up like this because then it just matches with the lashes. I'm almost done, guys. Had a couple interruptions. So I use the So Wispy Kiss Lashes, this number KPLM03. That's a lot. I love wispy. It just works for me. I use hair glue for my lashes because then they are indestructible and they will not come out no matter what. A lash or two of my own lashes might come out when I take these out, but that's all right because as long as my lash is not coming out while I'm outside. I sometimes use a bobby pin to do this, but I don't have a bobby pin near me, so I'm using the end of like a pencil that I'm gonna dip into the hair glue. I need to re-up on my hair glue, and this is the hair glue that I use. I think this works if you always use wing liner, black wing liner, and if your wing liner is kind of thick. If you don't, then yeah, lash glue might be better. Okay, get a nice little glob. I clean it afterwards. I like to put a generous amount, but not too thick, like just the perfect amount. My friend taught me this trick to like dry it down, you put it in your mouth. Okay, I start off at the end and then I work my way to the front. Thing about lash glue, it could be a little messy. So there's a little bit of lash glue underneath my eye, but if you catch it quick enough, it shouldn't cause too bad of an impact. Yeah, I'm gonna end up putting mascara afterwards, but I love these lashes. They look natural, or more so on the natural side. And the application process today was not bad, so I ain't mad at it. Boop. I get so nervous ripping off the lashes sometimes. I'm like, I hope I don't rip it when I take it off. Okay, same thing. I'm going to dip it into the hair glue. Make sure I have a nice little glob at the end. I don't want too much, but I also don't want too little. It's be just the right amount. Being up close to a mirror definitely helps for me. Oh, I have contacts in and they are acting funny right now. Not gonna hold you, I'm nervous right now. Oh gosh. Okay. Yo, that just worked out perfectly. I'm surprised that it just went on that smoothly. Especially while my eyes are like wet. But I'm not complaining. Whew, I don't know what just happened with my eyes. I'm not big on whichever mascara. But this is the mascara that I'll be using today. The Colossal Maybelline. Wow, I use a lot of Maybelline. Colossal Maybelline. I try to make sure that my lashes blend in with whichever lashes I've added. I know some people add some mascara to the bottom. I don't. I'm going to spray one more time. I use the Milani matte setting spray. I need more. It's like almost done. Yeah, this is the final use, hands down. Okay, now I'm going to highlight. Before I highlight, I like to add a little bit of blush. I've seen for my complexion, some people like to use orange blush. I tried it and I hated it. Maybe I'm just so used to using a pink blush. This also Maybelline Fit Me. It's just like a rose blush. And then I highlight like right on top of it. Okay. Then I highlight right on top. I don't have to go in with highlight. Do the bottom of my nose, top. I'm also going to do like, what is it, the bridge of my nose? And the inner tear ducts. underneath my brow. That was not a little bit. I like to kind of go in with my nose highlight, but kind of not at the same time. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go with not a red lip today. I'm gonna spray the little bit that I have. Oh, I also use, I should show y'all what I'm gonna do for my lips. Derp. I use the same thing for my lip liner as underneath my eyes. I don't know if that's safe or smart, but it doesn't bother me. This is from the dollar store. I love it, DSN. I like adding a little bit of brown right there, just a small amount. Then I'm going to line my lips. Just add a bit of gloss. I've been using the Fenty dupe for my gloss, which is also Maybelline. I love it. And that is it. I'm going to get dressed, show you guys my outfit, the way my hair comes out. I'm going to lay the edges and take out the twist. Oh, this looks kind of cute too, but I'm not wearing it like this. I will be back. It came together. I'm excited. This is the final look. I am in love. I love the puff. I ended up doing my edges, a couple of swoops, and these little side little thingamajiggies. This is what the back of my hair looks like. My top. I am loving my face. Top, I'm obsessed. It's from Forever. I got it for $9 and it was just screaming my name. These pants, I do not remember where I got them from. They're like these jogger pants, but you could also wear them for like work as well. You can dress it up or down, which I like. I have these boots from Boohoo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment if you'd like to see other things like this. I personally am a fan of natural hair and makeup. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I just appreciate the support thus far. I'm excited to be consistent. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all of that great stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next video.